games. Whoop, let's go. Hursty games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to a player review of the brand new MLS Player of the Month, Carlos Vela. Now this card, I have my slight stipulations with this, but we'll get into that in a second. But this is the brand new Carlos Vela card. The time of the upload, this would have come out yesterday, but I'm going to try him out, see what he's about and see if I think the card's any good and give you guys my honest opinion of this card. Looking at the stats, we'll start off with this. 5'10", high-low work rate, that's not too bad. Left-footed, I'm fine with that. 4-star skill moves, great. 2-star weak foot, I'm sure this is going to be a stipulation for a lot of people. 2-star weak foot, in my opinion, isn't good enough. I've used some players with 2-star weak foot and it's not been good enough. I'm skeptical that this is going to be great. Just for that reason. A cam, maybe, if you're not encouraging him to shoot all the time, a cam position on the edge of the box will often have a bit more of a chance to pull it onto his correct foot and then have a go. Not always the case, sadly, when you're a striker. Sometimes you're through and goal and you have to hit on your right foot. But regardless, we're going to try him out, see what he's about. Looking at the stats, the card looks pretty nice. 70 strength isn't too bad. 77 stamina, okay-ish for a striker. Would have preferred nearer that 80 mark, but 75 plus in my opinion is not the end of the world. I'm going to be adding something that adds to the shooting. The pace I'm not overly fussed about. I think 83 is okay. 88 dribbling is phenomenal and those dribbling stats are incredible. I don't know what I'm going to add. I'll decide when I get there. I'm thinking maybe a Deadeye, up that passing a little bit as well. But I'm going to complete him to show you guys the squad that I'm submitting. All of these guys are in the club and the only tradable cards in this, I've got tradable Costa, I've got a tradable Herrera and then a first owner tradable Nani. I've got no issue in using this card. His price didn't go up at all, even though you need one MLS player, one inform. I thought maybe his price would just sneak up a little bit, but it really didn't happen at all. So I'm going to submit him anyway. My rule of thumb was going to be all I would want to spend on this player is maybe around 10,000 coins. Worst case scenario, all I was hoping to do was maybe just have to buy the inform, but because I had an inform in and it worked, I completed it like that, and it's not the end of the world. But the Carlos Vela card is in the club now. Just show you obviously him coming out as a board. I love this. They look really clean. I think the design is really nice. The MLS Player of the Month I think is a nice looking design card as well. Can't wait to see his dynamic image as well. But into the club, I'm going to show the team that I've put him into. Okay, so I didn't actually have any Deadeye cards, so what I did is I put the finisher on him, boost that physicality stat just a little bit. Obviously, you can't see the plus things now because he's technically on 4 chemistry right now, but you guys know the drill. We are going to be playing on max chemistry, so everyone here is going to be on 10 chem. Hopefully, he can stand out. I'm going to have him on the just basic instructions. I'm not going to add any instructions to him. I'm going to add instructions to my CDMs, my fullbacks and everything, and to Firmino to have him come back a little bit and maybe make a little bit of space for Vela, give him a chance to kind of break through and then get onto that left foot. I put him on the right hand side as well because he's left footed, cut in, play those finesse shots. We'll see if it works. Let's get into the first game. Get the ball out to Salah now. Vela trying to push him behind that defence, but he's not going to get much luck there. Now he's got that ball left foot, blocked well by Zuma, but he does win the free kick. Let's try him out on a free kick. Let's see what he can do. See what he's got in the locker for us. Ideally, a right-footed player here is the dream, but I'm going to give it a go. Mate, hello, Analog, you good, bro? Analog, are you good, bro? Right, we're going to go back there. Knuckleball it. He's put someone on the line. Oh, it's just over the bar. A little bit lower. I think I'd have smashed that. Firmino. Vela makes a good run. That's a heavy first touch. Does do well to win it back, though, in a nice pass. Can we get anything here? No, it's a shame. Firmino, turn him to Vela, please. Oh, I'm trying really hard to get the ball to Vela. Is it Vela? Vela? Carlos Vela? Carlos Vela? I don't know. Vela just about keeps it. The first touch wasn't great. Did run himself into trouble. Gets it back with a nice 1-2. Pass wasn't quite where I wanted it, but it was flashy, so we'll give it an extra point. Oh, it's a shame that ball down into nothing. It was a decent little build-up. Vela into Firmino. Firmino's got a bit of space. Can we get the ball to Vela? Has he got the pace? Oh, he doesn't. Remember when I said pace? I was pretty happy with it. I regret my decision. Or do I? Vela, on that left foot. You know what? When he had the space, he had the time on that left foot, we were fine. It would have been interesting to see if he'd have buried that on his right foot. Obviously, we'll never know, or we won't know yet until we get a similar chance. He gets the space. We were a little bit lucky to get the ball there. Fantastic curve to get it around there. Obviously hit that finesse shot. 1-0. Vela, fair play. Well, that was a short-lived lead. Rip my defending. Vela. Nice. Good little simple pass to Fabinho. He's going to turn to Firmino. Easily confused. Vela. Oh, I got the red time finish. He gets another go. Left foot. Oh, it was a bit wide. It's a shame I messed up that first one. Nice terse? It's a nice turn, but I tried to say there. From Firmino. Vela. Oh, he loses out to Zuma. But can he? No. Vela. Simple turn. Oh, there was no run from Firmino, but he has got it to him. Oh, Vela on that. Oh, had to turn it onto his left. We're going to turn it. We're going to try one on his right. Straight at the defender. The right shot was very, very weak there. Very, very weak indeed. Back to Vela. On that left peg this time. It's a much better shot. The difference between his power on his shot from that shot and the one we just took on his right is massive. Absolutely massive. The first one felt feeble. That one felt much, much better. Much more power in it. Hazard. What's he going to do? It's a great turn from Hazard. We see Vela. Vela's going to have a go. It's on his right foot. Again, would that have gone in on his left? I don't know. I feel like he'd have hit it a bit harder. Salah buries that shot. Now, for me, if I'd taken that shot with Vela, if he'd hit it like Salah did, I reckon he would have scored. However, on a few occasions, Vela's instinctively hit it with his right foot. I don't know if he's got that trait, which means he's likely to shoot on his weaker foot. But Salah, left foot, no hesitation. Don't know. I've got mixed feelings at the moment. Vela, now's a chance to prove something. Nice, great turn. Probably should have played the pass with Dalglish, but I left it too late. But now we've got out to Salah. Let's get it to Vela, who's going to take a touch. Left foot. It's wide. It's close, but it's wide. Realistically, I shouldn't have given it to Vela, but I think I gave it to him just because it's the review on him. Thought I'd give him an extra shot. But a bit of a chance to break here. Vela getting the ball. Oh, the pass was a bit off there. It's sloppy. Nice. That was a nice little 1-2. Vela now with a chance to break. So pass to Hazard. We're going to go all the way across to Salah. To Vela. He's going to turn left foot surely this time. It's on target. It's a good save, but Dalglish is offside. That is a shame. Vela picking it up a little bit deeper now. With a bit of a chance to run. Run out the defence. It's nice. Keeps it. Dalglish. Back to Vela. Back to Dalglish. Oh, the touch just wasn't there. That's a bit of a waste. And it does go to penalties in the end. We'll have to see if we can get any kind of luck in the penalties. Dalglish is going to step up first. We're going to drop it bottom right. Perfect. I'll catch up nearer the end and I'll show you Vela's penalty most likely. Right, Vela steps up second. We're going bottom left. Placing it. Beautiful. There we go. Penalty saves the last one. We win 4-2. Vela obviously scoring his, which is nice. Honest review on that first game, I tried him in two different situations. I tried him as the out-and-out striker, and I tried him as the sort of the striker that comes back a bit. He got an 8.1, that's probably because of his goal. I feel like his passing wasn't too great. I mean, he only missed 3, maybe I'm being a tad rough, but he had a lot of dribbles and lost possession quite a few times. I think his strength maybe is a little bit low, and I do think maybe I need to up the pace on him. I'm going to put a Hawk Chem style on him now, see if that improves anything. Vela comes out wide. Nice pass to Bobby. Going to go back to Vela. Can he get there? He does. Very nice. Can he sweat it across? It's a bit of a weird place to pass it. I wanted it to Salah, who was in front of the goal. But oh well. Hazard finds Bobby on a great run. Really, really nice run from Bobby into Vela. Steps onto his left. It's a good effort, but it's a great save from Rufier. So that was a good shot. You know what? One thing I'll say right now. On his left foot, he has got a really good shot. It's most of the other things about him that I'm not enjoying at the moment, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Vela. We're going to turn in on our right. Just about keeps it. Back onto the left. There we go. That was nice. Very lucky to keep the ball. Is that his strength? Is that the fact that rebounds are just a bit all over the place? I don't know. Hopefully the replay might show it a little bit better. Again, great strike. He's got a fantastic left foot in front of goal. He really does. The replay sadly doesn't show the bit beforehand, but it's a really, really nice effort. Fair play to him. I can't knock his goal scoring ability. it's other little things that I'm not 100% sold on just yet. Bobby, we see Hazard breaking through. Hazard is away. We're going to get it to Vela. Tap it on your right. Get it on target with your right. It's a sweaty goal. It's a simple goal. It's a right-footed goal. It looks good on the stats. Well done, Hazard. Vela, you're in the right place at the right time. Shows his positioning is decent, I guess. Vela with a cheeky 1-2 with Fabinho. Going to play a turn. Going to play a through ball. Bobby skies it. Nice pass though. Nice 1-2 with Firmino. Dalglish. To Vela. Nice turn. Again, had to draw in on his left. Good ball in though. Hazard, I don't know what, was the guy controlling anyone there? I don't know. Nice goal from Hazard. Technically an assist from Vela. Made the best of the bad situation there. I had obviously the issue. I tried to get it onto his left. Didn't work. But a nice, I think it was a drag back, like a sort of roll back behind you kind of assist into Hazard there. Main thing is, it's a goal, it's an assist. And Vela was something to do with it, I guess. Vela. Nice chip through ball. Dalglish is going to chip it in, surely. He does, in off the post, which is a bit lucky. Another assist from Vela. Nice, again, getting in the right place. Positioning seems a little bit 50-50. When you need him to run in behind, bearing in mind he's got a high-low work rate, he doesn't seem to make the decision to make that run without you having to kind of press L1 to encourage it. But in this sort of, especially this game, he feels a little bit more, a little bit less reluctant to make those runs, or to get in a good position, I guess. He's been on the ball a lot this game. Well, that game, I feel like it was a bit of a mixed bag for Vela. At times he felt like he just wasn't on it. At times he felt like he was great. He got man of the match. Like, I don't know if I'm being overcritical. I don't think I am. 2 goals, one of which was a sweaty goal, 2 assists, both of which were great assists. I have to give big credit to the assists because they were very, very nice. Pass completion was better that game. Dribbles completed was a bit better, but I think that's just because we didn't make quite as many. I have to say, I feel like it's going to be a tricky one to judge and give a proper opinion on this one. Now, when I say proper opinion, it's because I'm really torn. I want to like this card. I really want to. But I don't think I can justify giving it like a good review, a good rating, because I just don't think it was. It just felt a bit lackluster. It felt like it was missing something, and maybe that something was a good right foot. I don't know. It felt very one-dimensional. Was that because I tried really hard to get it on his left foot? Maybe. But if he had more than a 2-star weak foot, would I be more willing to give it a go on his right foot? Quite probably. But it's a tricky one. Again, I think he got like 4 or 5 goals there. He got 2 or 3 assists. I think he played okay, but I'm not fully sold on this card. At the time of recording this, the SBC is currently around 28,000 coins. If I'd sat here and said to you that for 28,000 coins, I bought this card, would I be massively excited? I don't think I'd have felt ripped off. If it had been nearer the 40k mark, I would have been a little bit peeved. An 86 rated card for just under 30,000 coins, it's a decent card. I do think it's an okay card. I think it's a great striker. I honestly would almost be tempted to say, whack a Hunter onto it, get him to 90 plus pace, and throw him out right mid. He's got great dribbling, his passing felt better near the end, the physicality wasn't fantastic, but wingers are often not massively physical. And then if he's cutting inside, he's going to be on that left foot, so you don't need to worry about the weak foot. That's why I find players like Pepe so effective. He's left-footed, he cuts in from the right, have a go on his left. I think Vela honestly reminds me a little bit like that, and I think you'd have to use him in a similar playstyle. I'm not sold with him at striker. If you're an MLS player and you've got an MLS team, I should say, then I would probably recommend picking this card up. I think the player of the month are going to probably majority be attacking players. Do I think Martinez maybe looks like a better shout? Yeah, honestly, I think the Josef Martinez card looks to be a better option, a better card. But this is going to be so much cheaper. I think we'll have a bit of versatility. But for me, the 2-star weak foot does genuinely ruin this card. So hopefully that's somewhat helpful. My overall review is for 28,000 coins, an okay card. If you're spending much more than that, I really wouldn't consider it. If you can get it cheaper, then fantastic. I think it's an okay card. I'm looking to maybe put him on my bench as a super sub, but I don't intend on starting this card. But that is my review of the Player of the Month, Carlos Vela. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video, of course, if you enjoyed it, or indeed if you found it helpful. But for now, boys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all very, very soon. But above all else, look after yourselves. See you later. Have a good one.
Let's go. Hursty Games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty Games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty Games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.